got the spot removal tool, which kind of takes the place of the clone stamp tool in Photoshop, working again in cameara. So I'm going to go to my bridge, and I'm going to open this JPEG, or it's a DNG. I'm going to open it in cameara. And this first exercise, I'm going to remove some blemishes from her face. But before I do that, I want to kind of explain the way the spot removal tool works. So there's two modes. One is heal and the other is clone. Clone picks up data and moves it from one location to another wholesale. So I'm going to I'm going to give her a third arrow. I'm going to paint a spot on her forehead. And you'll see that there's two pins, and then I just grab the green pin, put it over her eye. And so what you'll see here is green is where it's picking up, and red is where it's putting it down. And then I can take that and I can feather the edges of that. And I can adjust the opacity. And I can adjust the size of the brush. And so that's cloning. I just pick up something, move it from one place to another. And in this case, it's obviously something, the idea of giving, I just wanted to demonstrate to you how to pick up one place and put it somewhere else with that clone feature, right? And I can turn that on and off by clicking on the overlay. And I can add additional steps in here and move those from one place to another inside of my image. Okay. So obviously those are not legitimate edits. Let's delete those. We'll click on them and hit delete. And now you understand how the cloning works. Let's go into healing, and what we're going to do is make the brush nice and small. And I'm just going to go in and dab over. And I'll just set this someplace smooth, dap over the little blemishes on her face. And then I just have to make sure this is on a smooth spot on her skin. So remember source and destination. And I can make that brush a little smaller and just kind of dap it over areas that seem to be problems. And I can turn those overlays on and off. There's also another feature called Visualize Spots that kind of gives you, it's like a black and white readout of what's happening in the image. And sometimes I can give you an idea of where the problem areas are. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. You can adjust that up and down. I can turn the overlays on and off. And that's really it. It's a very simple process. Remember, you have the size, feather, and opacity, and either heal or clone. And I turn that off. I'm using the tool, but I can turn off its viewing. So I can edit and I don't have to even look at it if I don't want to. All right, let's stop there.